Hello dear friends, welcome to Easy Lessons. Today in this class 6 of C programming, we will be discussing about C tokens. What are C tokens? Individual units of a C programs are known as C tokens, and these C tokens can be otherwise known as the building blocks of a C program. So there are 6 C tokens in C, that is keywords, identifiers, constants, strings, operators and special symbols. And out of that, we can first discuss about keywords. What are keywords? Keywords are those words which have a fixed meaning, or it has a same meaning which cannot be changed throughout the program. So there are these are the words which can be identified by the compiler easily, and there are 32 keywords in C. Some of the examples of keywords are break, int, goto, void, etc. Next is identifiers. Identifiers are the names of variables, functions, arrays, etc. That means identifiers are user-defined words. User-defined words which can be used for naming arrays, variables, structures. That means wherever the user has to give the name for some data types, there we can depend on identifiers. That means in C program we have to use variables, and these variables are given variable names, and these names are given by the user's choice according to the variable naming conventions. So the identifiers are user defined words, the words which are given by the user. In so many situations we have to depend on identifiers while naming the arrays, while naming structures, functions, files, etc. Okay, so identifiers are user defined words. And next comes strings. Strings are sequence of characters. Sequence of characters. Sequence of characters or group of characters which are always enclosed in double quotation mark. That means we used to give some messages along printf statement, isn't it? So anything which is enclosed within double quotes are known as string. For example, sometimes we have to give the name of a student, so I can write character name of 20 equal to, it can be initialized as Asha, and it will be given in the double quotation mark. So anything which is enclosed in double quotes are known as string constants, and within this double quotes the characters may be letters, numbers or special characters. Okay, we have to note that there will be no individual integer value for the strings. There is no corresponding ASCII value or something like that. No integer value is corresponding to the strings are stored in the memory. So strings are merely group of characters which are enclosed within the double quotation marks. And next is special symbols. Special symbols is nothing but the different symbols which are used in the C program, like curly brackets, square brackets, normal brackets, so semicolons, etc. The symbols which are used in the C program. Okay. The next is constants. So the constants in C refer to the fixed value. Okay, it refers to fixed value which never changes. Fixed values which never changes during the execution of the program. There are different types of constants: integer constants, real constants, and character constants. Okay, there are different types of constants. So what are integer constants? Integer constants refers to sequence of digits. So integer constants refers to the digits, and there are three types of integer constants: decimal constants, octal constants, and hexadecimal constants. The example of integer constant is 123 or 7 or -8, etc. And the octal constants refers to the combination of digit from 0 to 7 with leading O. That means like this. So the combinations of digits from 0 to 7 with a leading O is known as the octal constants. For example, 0, 4, 3, 5, etc. And next is hexadecimal constants, and these are the sequence of digits preceded by OX. For example, we can write an hexadecimal constant as OX, 9F, etc. So there are integer constants. And next is real constants. Real constants means the numbers containing fractional parts. For example, we have to store the price of some product or the average marks of a student, etc. So these values are known as the values with the fractional parts are known as real constants. And next comes single character constants. Single character constant is a single character which is enclosed within a single quotation mark. For example, if I am writing the character A within single quotation mark, it is considered as a single character constant. Even if I write 5 inside a single quotation mark, it is considered as a single character constant because this 5 will act as a character and it will not have any numerical characteristics. Okay. And the peculiarity of character constant is that each single character constant have an equivalent integer value or an ASCII value. For example, the ASCII value of capital A is 65, the ASCII value of small a is 97. Like that, any character on the keyboard will be having an ASCII value, corresponding ASCII value. What is the peculiarity of this ASCII value? As the single character constant is holding an ASCII value, we can print both the numeric value or character value of the data. For example, suppose I have initialized a character value as character x equal to a. And if I am printing it using printf statement, printf %c(x), a will be printed on the screen. We know that a will be printed on the screen. But if I am printing this value as printf %d(x), what will happen? The ASCII value of a will be printed. Okay, so the important point to be noted is that the ASCII value, as the character constant holds an ASCII value, it behaves like a numeral, and all the numeric operations can be done on this single character constant. Character x equal to a, and in the next statement, if I am writing x equal to x plus 5, okay, and if I am printing its numeric value, printf %d(x), what will happen? The value of a was 97, isn't it? And 97 plus 5 is 102. So 102 will be printed on the screen. And what happens if I print printf %c(x)? The character value of the ASCII value 102 will be printed. That is, we know that the ASCII value of small a is 97. So small b will be 98, c will be 99, D will be 100, and E will be 101, and F will be 102. So what will be printed on the screen? F will be printed on the screen. So in this manner, any numerical operations can be done on the single character constant. If I want to convert a lowercase letter into uppercase letter, what we have to do? Suppose x equal to a, and if I am writing x equal to x minus 32, what will happen? This x equal to a means the ASCII value of a is 97. Okay, 97 minus 32, what is it? 65. And we know that the ASCII value 65 corresponds to the capital letter A. So in this manner we can convert. So if I am printing x, printf percentage cx, what will be printed? Capital A will be printed. In this manner we can convert lowercase to uppercase or uppercase to lowercase by performing some mathematical operations on this character constant. That is all about the constant. So we have already discussed about 5 C tokens, and the rest of the C token is operator, and it is a vast topic, so we will be discussing it in the next class. Okay friends, thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe it. Thank you.